Hello everyone, in today's video we will be looking at a very strong meta team for Master League in Pokemon Go, Dialga, Giratina and Kyogre. So the strategy behind this team is that Dialga is weak to Groudon, backline handles it, and it's a AVP team focused to counter Groudon. Also, if you are like getting bad leads with Dialga, you can switch into Kyogre, switch to Giratina on the lead. So this team is very flexible on like lead and switches. Like you can lead anything, Dialga, Kyogre or Giratina. So in battles you will also see somewhere trainer using Kyogre lead and somewhere Dialga lead. So let's get into the battles. Here we have first battle, Kyogre versus Giratina, a very bad lead. We switch out to our Dialga and opponent switches out to Excadrill. So this is a bad matchup again, hard counter. So we are not gonna shield this move and we will go straight for the Draco. This will either force a shield or KO Excadrill. So we win switch, but opponent shields the move and farms us down. So what we can do here is come in with Kyogre and no shield all the moves. We have to save shields for Giratina mirror matchup and to beat the final mon. After taking this drill run, we will switch out to our Giratina and try to get energy advantage. Now opponent throws a move, we have to shield this move, otherwise our Giratina will get Shadow Claw down by opponent's Giratina. So that's why we're gonna throw Shadow Ball. Opponent notes shields. Now we can throw Ominous Wind, and Ominous Wind with some Shadow Claw damage will do enough damage to KO Zacian. We're gonna throw Ominous Wind here after getting some energy, and now opponent comes in with, I think he will come in with Giratina. So now the only win con here we have is to catch a move on Kyogre, catch a Shadow Ball, because opponent has shield advantage and also a bit of energy advantage. We got the move on the Kyogre and now opponent undercharged it, got some energy, and here opponent got a move. So what happened here was that we were thinking like Excadrill was switch locked. So a trainer just threw the move right away. I thought that before Excadrill gets into the battle, into the battle, we throw the move before that. But opponent caught the move and he won the game. So despite being a very bad lead and very bad switch, we could have won that match. So GG's, an amazing battle. That's why this team is very meta and you can definitely use it to gain elo. So next battle we have Dialga mirror matchup. After that Kyogre lead, we were seeing Giratina, so that's why we decided to switch the lead. Opponent switches out to Mewtwo. We come in with our Giratina, and here Mewtwo can win the switch because it has a lot of HP left. Also this size tag will do a lot of damage. So what we do is that get the shield advantage. We get the shield advantage and now we come in with Dialga, and here we have some energy on Dialga. We will throw this energy, but due to some stutter lag you won't be able to see it with this speed, but there was a stutter lag. Because of that Dialga was not able to throw its charge move. That's why Mewtwo got to its charge move and throw it. Now opponent has a Kyogre in the back. We are gonna throw Origin Pulse. Opponent is throwing Surfs, which means we can just let it go. It won't do much damage. And we will throw this Ominous Origin Pulse. This will do like 50% damage, but now we can farm Kyogre before it can get to a move. And now if Dialga comes, we have to do 2 waterfalls so that we can outpace Mewtwo to a charge move. But opponent tried to like show us Dialga and switch to Mewtwo to catch a move. We didn't fall for it and throw this Origin Pulse onto the Dialga for the win. GG's. Next battle we have Dialga versus Dragonite, a good lead for us. Opponent switches out to Mammoth and we switch out to Kyogre. So you will be thinking that we are hard countering the opponent, but it's looking like it definitely is. But opponent has an Excadrill in the back. He just wanted to bait out my Kyogre so that he can then sweep with his Excadrill. He will farm down a lot of energy from this Kyogre, and it definitely has a superpower loaded. That's why we are gonna respect the damage and shield it. Opponent goes for the superpower, which is really good. Opponent's final Pokemon is Excadrill. We are not gonna shield this move. Giratina can survive 2 drill runs easy. Third drill run chaos. We are not gonna shield this move, and we are throwing Ominous Wind because opponent has 2 shields. That's why we are throwing Ominous Wind. There's no need to throw Shadow Ball. We are gonna throw another Ominous Wind, and this will like take another shield. And after that, here this is a choice that should we shield or not. So we are gonna shield because we cannot Dragon Breath down this Excadrill, but opponent sniped us down. So what we do is that farm down Dragonite and throw this Iron Head for the win. If like opponent didn't switch out, he would have definitely got into that. GG's, it was well played. Next battle we got bad lead of Landorus and really bad switch of Tyranitar. So what we do is throw as much Shadow Balls as we can. With the final one being Ominous Wind. Because in this situation I will just go for Ominous Wind if opponent lets me get to it, but he didn't let me get to it. So we are gonna come in with Kyogre so that Tyranitar can only throw one move. Otherwise on Dialga there was a chance that it would have thrown 2 crunches. Opponent's final Pokemon is Zamazenta. Opponent is using Spicy, fast move, beat down team. We are gonna change this matchup, and at this point we recognize that our Kyogre is the win con. So we will give all the shields to our Kyogre and sack our Dialga. We tried to catch a move, but opponent didn't. We're gonna let this move go through. Opponent has to throw another move, or we get to the Draco. This Draco will force the final shield, and after that we can come in with Kyogre, farm down this Landorus, and then CMP tie on Zamazenta. Kyogre wins CMP, and this will be a good game. We CMP tie on the Zamazenta, throw the Origin Pulse, and this Origin Pulse will take out Zamazenta for the win. GG's. Next battle we have Dialga versus Landorus. Again a bad lead, so we switch out to our Giratina. Opponent comes in with the Yveltal, a very hard counter matchup. What we are gonna do? Same as Tyranitar matchup, we are gonna throw Shadow Ball as much as we can. Definitely Yveltal will get some energy after from this matchup, but that's what we have to do basically. So as you can see, this team, even though it's getting hard countered, it's getting some wins. Here we have to go for Ominous Wind. That's why opponent threw before we can throw Ominous Wind. We are gonna come in with our Dialga, and opponent is not at a Focus Blast. Yveltal is not at a Focus Blast. Opponent tried to get to it. He thought that he can get to it, but that's why we farm him down. And now we are gonna throw Iron Head, get 1 shield, and shield advantage for our Kyogre. And with this shield advantage, we can like shield both moves from Zacian. Landorus move does not do a lot of damage, but Wild Charge from Zacian will do a lot of damage. We shield the player up, and now we shield again. We shield like Wild Charge, and after that we can throw this move after gaining some energy. This move will KO this Zacian, and then we can farm down. Landorus gets to a move, but this move won't KO. After that we throw the Surf for the win. GG's. So despite being a bad lead and a bad switch, we still won the game because we managed our energy and shields correctly. Next match again, same lead, same switch. So what do? We do the same thing again, but in this matchup, I have seen this matchup before. So in this matchup we lose. So I'm gonna explain why. Here we throw Shadow Ball, just the same thing. We are gonna throw another Shadow Ball, and after this I think we throw Ominous. After this we go for Ominous Wind always after 2 Shadow Balls. If Yveltal shields one Shadow Ball, then you can like throw another Shadow Ball. You don't go for Ominous Wind. Yveltal throws the energy, and here it gets to a move. We call it that it's a Dark Pulse, and after that we farm down the Yveltal. But like last time, this time we were not we didn't throw Iron Head onto the Landorus for shield advantage, which was rough. Yeah, throwing that Iron Head would have been really good for us. Now we switch out to our Kyogre, and here we shield because there was a possibility that it could have been Stone Edge, but opponent threw superpower and we shield. Now we are at a shield disadvantage, and here Zacian gets to a move. We are trying to get our switch clock back by throwing these moves, but this is a CMP tie, which is bad for us. If this wasn't a CMP tie, we could have switched to a Dialga, but it was not possible. So there were some things which go back, go bad. That's why we lost this matchup. So yeah, GG's here. Landers can just throw this superpower. Zacian is gone, and now we try to farm him down, but we got farmed down. So GG's. Next battle we have Kyogre versus Melmetal. We switch out the lead to Kyogre because we were seeing a lot of ground types on the lead, and opponent switches out to Dialga. That's why we were able to get a really good lead with Kyogre. So this is a good matchup for us. Opponent threw Draco Meteor, which means we can fully farm him down, but we throw Iron Head anyways, just in case Dialga gets to a move. And also we have so much energy. If Melmetal comes in, we can throw this Draco Meteor. This will do a ton of damage, and now Melmetal has to throw a move. It can farm us down, so we're gonna let it go. And then we come in with our Kyogre. Opponent's final Pokemon is his own Kyogre, and now we come in with Giratina. And since we have seen both mons, Melmetal and Kyogre, both are weak to Giratina, that's why we give our shields to Giratina. We are not gonna shield this move because it wasn't a blizzard, and now we throw Shadow Ball. Why are we throwing Shadow Ball? Like we should have thrown Ominous Wind, but there was a chance that opponent might no shield or he could try to catch on his Melmetal. So we throw Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball will KO Melmetal as well as it will KO Kyogre as well. So in this health range, one Ominous Wind will KO, so no need to go for Shadow Ball. So we throw Ominous Wind. This Ominous Wind will KO Kyogre. GG's. Next battle we have Kyogre versus Lugia. So this is a neutral matchup. We outpaced Lugia for the Origin Pulse, and we are gonna throw this Origin Pulse. And after that, I think opponents no shields. Yeah, we stay in. I think we shield. Yeah, we shield the Arrow Blast, and now we will try to farm it down. We are gonna farm him down. Yeah, GG's. And opponent comes in with Palkia, which is a really bad matchup for our Kyogre. What we should have done was not switch out because after this switch, Palkia will go for hard farm down, and yeah, we are not gonna shield this move because it will be either a Draco like this or an Aqua Tail. So we were calling Aqua Tail, but it wasn't an Aqua Tail. And opponent's final Pokemon is Groudon. So saving Kyogre was good, but if I didn't switch and sack my Kyogre, then I would have aligned my Dialga onto this Palkia, and then my Giratina would have been aligned on Groudon. So whenever you see like these kinds of teams where you have to sack your almost 50% HP Kyogre, there you have to call. If I would have just sacked the Kyogre, then I would have won this match. It's a spoiler, but yeah, we lose this match. We are gonna shield the Precipice Blades, right choice by us. We are gonna switch to Kyogre. We are gonna throw Surf, and this Surf will almost KO. I think yeah, it KOs, and now Palkia gets a lot of farm, and now we cannot farm down the Palkia for the win. So Palkia gets to the Draco Meteor with 1 HP and a Dream and KOs us. GG's. Next battle we have Kyogre versus Excadrill. Again, a good lead for us. Opponent switches us to Melmetal. We are gonna come in with our Giratina. Throw the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does neutral damage. 2 Shadow Ball KOs Melmetal. You can also throw 1 Shadow Ball and 1 Ominous Wind because Shadow Claw damage is also adding up. So yeah, we are not gonna shield any moves from Melmetal unless we are in the red health and next Rock Slide KOs Giratina. Until then, we are not gonna shield. We will throw Shadow Ball just before Melmetal can throw Rock Slide, and this will almost kill Melmetal. We could have CMP tied, but we didn't. But trainer didn't knew that Giratina wins. I don't know either that Giratina wins or not. So yeah. Here comes Excadrill, and now we throw Shadow Ball, and now we throw Ominous Wind. But Zacian sniped us down, which is really bad. Now we can come in with our Kyogre. We have to come in with our Kyogre because Dialga can put up a fight, but Dialga is a bad matchup against Zacian. So here we are gonna throw a serve. We could have thrown Origin Pulse. We were trying to bait, but opponent didn't fall for it. We are gonna switch to our Dialga. Why? Because Dialga is bad against Zacian and against Excadrill. So we tried to catch a close combat. Opponent is throwing another, and now it's looking like a decent matchup because one drill run from Excadrill is not gonna cure, and we fast move down. We fast move down with our Kyogre. So GG's to the opponent. So thanks everyone for watching. If you have this team build, definitely use it in the Master League, and you will see some good results with this team. So thanks everyone for watching. Tell me in the comments what teams are you using in the Master League or what you are trying to build, and I will see you in the next video.